the wedding. So the wedding was very extravagant, like picture extravagant, honestly, and then times it by 1,000,000. I'm not joking. So one of my good friends, he got married there to a really beautiful, great girl there. Her family, they're New York. They're from New York, and their family has had real estate in New York for, I'm guessing, a very long time. That's where the wedding came from. The wedding was paid for through Manhattan real estate. I think it's Manhattan, but somewhere in New York. But it got me thinking too, like the only thing that I was thinking about during that whole thing, I know that a lot of people at the wedding were like, "Oh, this is the most expensive wedding we'll ever be at. Blah blah blah. This is the peak." And I was guilty of that too. It's hard not to, honestly. But at the same time, I was thinking their strategy, their family strategy, was to buy real estate early, hold on to it for a very long time, and over a long enough time frame, that's the outcome of that. And I was thinking to myself, that's kind of my vision for everything. Not maybe that I won't get to go to a wedding like that ever again, but that my great grandkids will someday because of the choices you make today. That wedding wasn't paid for by somebody who, went to university, got a good job, was making $200,000 a year. Not even close to that. That wedding was paid for from very long-term thinking and getting in at the right time, being lucky enough to be in there at the right time, but holding on through all the years, through all the ups and downs, holding that within your family. And that's the net outcome of that over a long enough time frame. And that's what I was thinking about. I said, we might never get to do this again, but I'm quite certain that if we do this right and we hold on to what we have now, we're going to be able to see our great it really depends on how long this whole thing takes to play out, but that's the goal. That's what you want. Bitcoin is the equivalent of buying real estate in Manhattan in the, whatever it was, 1700s, 1600s. I don't know. Somebody can fact check me there. Chico in the van is saying that you're saying 2034 will be at $1 per sat. I have no idea when it'll be. But eventually everything, it'll be more than that at some point.